I do this every time. This is crazy. I like my doors closed to my laundry room and to my bathroom. Yeah, they don't need to be open. I do this every time. It's a hot mess. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't done so. I had to come in this morning because I want to talk about Tiffany Henyard. It got to stay on her. The subject have to stay on her. Where did I put my phone? Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. This is Babe Solo coming live this morning. Normally I come in the evening, but this has have to be said because I caught something about Tiffany. Well, I've been thinking about this anyway for years. That why her behavior is like it is, and that's why I'm continually trying to talk about her behavior. Oh my God. Tiffany's behavior. Oh my God. Tiffany's behavior. Okay, let me cut this off. Okay. Yeah, I gotta cut that off. Because Tiffany, if you really pay attention to her, she convinced a lot of people. She have convinced a lot of people. Those people that voted for her and those that was did not vote for her, they was in between who to vote for because Tiffany is very convincing, but she never convinced me though. Hi there, Kay Mitchell. Good morning. Good morning. We got to talk about Tiffany Henyard. I'm gonna put up there. I'm gonna write, what do you think of T.I.? I'm talking about Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton and the supervisor of Thornton Township. Yeah, that's what I'm speaking on right now. Because this is important. I caught something about her this morning on her video passing out the food. I caught something about her statement. And what do you think of Tiffany Henyard's, I'm going to say, behavior? Good morning, Tiny. Welcome. Welcome. We got Kay Michelle in the room. Thank you, Kay Michelle, for stopping by. I'm Babe Solo, a Dolton resident for 26 years. And I'm reporting stuff on our mayor. Soon to be out May 5th. Jason House will be sworn in May 5th, this Monday, and he will be the mayor of Dolton. And then the supervisor, Napoleon Harris, and his team will be sworn in May 19th for the Thornton Township. So it's a lot going on, people. What do you think of Tiffany Henyard's behavior? That is what I'm going to post up as a question. Okay, I need it as a question. I'm setting it up now, but I want it to be a question. Pin message. Yeah. There it is. I got it up there. And that's what I want you guys to talk about this morning with me before you start your day. And those at work, if you're listening in, I hope you have a productive day and less stressful from the employees or the boss that you're working with. Or if you are a boss, you got to have a productive day as well. And you have to get along with your employees, and employees need to get along with their boss. I was a boss for a long time, over 500 people, and I got awards and everything. And I want to say this about my behavior. People would tell before they came to my shift to work with me, they come to me, and then after they spent a week with me, they said, "Oh, you's nothing like they said about you." So, that's what people do. They gossip, they talk about us, and they spread words on us, and then that make people dislike you. That's why I say, I'm not going to dislike a person because somebody else disliked that person. Let me deal with that person. Let me get up with that person. Let me find out for myself. Then I'll make my own decision how I feel about being around a person that don't want to, keep the peace. So what I'm really saying is it's about the behavior. So once they work with me, they wanted to stay on my shift. And they was like, let me see something. I think I see something on my eye. I don't care if y'all see me, everybody. If you see something hanging out my nose, say something. You know, people don't say nothing. They'll let the booger hang out your nose. They'll let food be on your mouth, all kind of stuff. You know, they don't never say, oh, you need to clean this, clean that. I'm the type of person I would tell you, not to be funny, but just, you know, so you can clean yourself. Because everybody has that on us. We all go through that, okay? But anyway, the behavior was everyone thought my behavior was terrible because what people put out about me when I was in the working world. I'm retired right now. But once they got to work with me, them people wanted to stay with me. I got a quality award. I got a driving award. Yeah, yeah, I did some things. I did a lot of good things during my time of working in the work field. But I am not going back into the work field because today is 2025. This stuff is crazy. I almost said the SHIT word, but I'm trying my best to work on my behavior on profanity. Tiny said, I think as a mayor, her behavior is real bad. So everybody got the little notion out right now, Tiny, about she's the worstest mayor in America. Because some of the mayors, you know, they did some stealing and taking money and stuff like that. But whose number is this? They did some stealing and taking money and things like that. But this woman, well, she got a mouthful. She has a mouthful. Oh, this is Orland Park. They voting. And then I don't live in that district. So these are people that's still trying to go and vote here in Illinois. See, they sent that to me. And whoever live in Orland Park, if you're out there, get out and vote. Know about who you voting for. It's important. Your vote matters. Your vote counts. A lot of people don't want to vote, but I'm serious. It counts and it matters. So get out and vote. Because I know we worry about who get in office, what they're going to do, what they're going to say. But you know, you just got to vote. Do what you can. Okay, Kay Michelle said, I think that her behavior is terrible and disgusting. Kay Michelle, if you were in the meetings like we were in that meeting, that woman will make you want to jump across the table and go to jail. But if you notice the protesting that I put up of Dolton residents, we never was violent. We never jumped. You know, we argued out there in the crowd, but no one fought. And that's what I'm grateful about Dolton residents. I mean, it's a lot of us that came out. You just ain't saw it all. It's on different footage. But what I put up last night is the footage that I received. And shout out to Ed Steve. He recorded that day, April the 1st. And I was there. I was the lady that had the colorful shirt on, saying NASA. You know, NASA is not in the country. You know, I went on a trip and I bought that shirt. And I brought it back home as a souvenir. I'm her. Okay, Michelle, I know because I wanted to jump in my TV screen. Okay, Michelle, it's worse for us. Oh my God. When I went to the meeting, I would put earplugs on and I'd be on my cell phone looking live on somebody else's channel. I'm like this. Oh my God. And then when she says something crazy, then I say, what? I say, oh my God. I'd be so nervous because she repeats herself. So my topic is, and what do you think about her behavior? And I got something. I think her behavior, I think she got a mental disorder. For real. I believe she had one. Because this woman believes her own lies. Because how can you go straight for 8 years as a trustee? If you look in my description box, she's been trustee for 8 years. Then she became mayor for 4 years. And she's about to end it now. And can you imagine she was talking this way all along? She didn't just start this way because she became mayor. She been this way. She been this way for, like they say, when people show you who they are, that's who they are. This is me. This is the real me. I sure did. This is me. And then only thing I want is people to come in my channel and disrespect the people in the chat room and disrespect the host. And what I mean by disrespect, I mean calling us names, saying sexual stupid stuff that they need to go find a channel that does that. You know, because if they read the title of my channel, that is not what we're discussing over here. That's all I'm saying. I'm being honest. So they need to realize where they at. So if you want to talk about licking toes, sex and beating people down and killing them, you know, you find that channel that has that mess, and I don't have that on my channel. That's for those that are out there in the world. And I love saying it. People that's out there watching me, that's not coming into the room, you're fine. I'm glad you're there watching. You need to watch what's going on. You need to see what's actually happening through my eyes, through my thoughts, and how I feel about living in the city of Dolton Village. Yes. And I'm not originally from here. I wasn't born here, but I moved here 26 years ago. And I'm not planning on leaving. I'm planning on staying because I see hope for Dolton. Dolton is a beautiful city. It's very quiet. The noise comes from people coming through Dolton. They come through Dolton. Then if they move from a Chicago somewhere and they come here, of course their family gonna follow them. Everybody goes through this. You try to move to a better place to have a better life. What happens? You got the negative people, even your friends or family member, gonna come with their story. Can I stay with you? Can you help me? And then what you do, you allow them in your home and they bring the bad vibes and activity with them. Whatever they got behind them gonna follow them to your house. So keep that in mind when you move to live a better place and trying to get some peace in your life after you've been through some traumatized moments, living in a neighborhood where you can't even put your kids outside. They can't even walk to the store by themselves. They can't go nowhere without someone trying to attack them and hurt them because their children don't know better because they see the parents do it. So they figure that's what they're supposed to do. Beat you down. The kids beat people down. The parents beat people down. So that's how life is for some of us, but not everybody. I just want to get that out. But back to Tiffany Henyard. And what I wanted to say about her, I believe she's a pathological liar because she believes her lies. I got her playing right now in my background. She's on there saying, y'all paint a picture of me. She actually saying that. Y'all paint a picture of me. And her face is so straight. She's so serious. And when she was sitting up there saying, I'm a black woman with power. How dare you beat on a black woman with power? Do you know Tiffany, she really believed this stuff. I think she don't think she's going to jail or prison or to the nut house because she needs professional help. Just like a kid make threats at school, what's the first thing they do with that child? They send them straight to the mental hospital. How come ain't nobody sent Tiffany to get evaluated? Tiffany needs to be evaluated. I'm serious. Anytime you can control people with your lies. But see, if you know God, whoever you worship, I hope you worship in the true God. The Lord gonna let you see who's who and how people really are. This is how close you can get to God. If you get close to God, you will see things, and He will reveal it to you, and you will see people as who they are. I know I'm a witness. I've seen some things. So anyway, I believe she's a pathological liar, someone who lies excessively, and my God, conspicuously without a clear motive. She's been doing this ever since she was known to anybody, and then she even benefits from it. You know, and I never seen no one stuck on a woman like Keith Price, Michael Smith, William Moore, with the one with the dried up dreadlocks. I don't know his name, Squitley something. The one that got arrested for having the prop, he got all the properties on his name and other people's name. I believe that man still got that stuff here. And then Kamal, that left his wife for her. Oh, Carolyn, good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. It is a good morning because we open our eyes to see another day. And I hope and pray we all make it through this day and throughout the night, according to God's will. Yes, I really pray that prayer in my heart. And I thank you for coming in. And I was talking about, what do you think about Tiffany Henyard behavior? Michelle said, I know because I want to jump in the TV screen. See, we were talking about how her behavior, how terrible Tiffany talks to people and how she treats people. So what I was going to say, let me see. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's going in 20. Okay, I want to notify me. I won't be on here long because I got to go and moderize Cafe of Knowledge page. But when I'm gonna get to the point, I'm gonna say it. And now you guys can replay because I need to go. I got 26 minutes before Cafe start up, and I'm her moderator, and I got to be on my P's and 20 coming in. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna get back to talking about her. Okay, she fabricates her stories, her facts, her behavior is difficult to stop. Okay, she leads that behavior Tiffany is having is leaving her to have problems in her relationship and in everybody else's lives because she are controlling people. Oh my God, y'all don't let people tell you what to do. There's people from all in other countries would contacted me, talking about they love me. I said, what the hell? How you gonna love me? You don't know me. I don't know you. It took a lifetime to get to know a person. How you go? And love is hard to fall in love. So you're gonna tell me I can't stand when a man tells me he loves me. You can't love me. It takes a lifetime. You got to find out about that person. I'm sorry, I'm being off the subject. It had to hit me right there. But anyway, then back to Tiffany's behavior. She lies frankly without a clear reason or a game to do so. This is why I want to talk about her behavior real quick. And I said, she don't feel guilty. She don't feel ashamed. She lies she even lies and this justifies her behavior. She is a pathological liar. I really believe this. Kay Michelle, Kay and Carolyn. Kay Michelle said, I wonder how her mother feels about her behavior. Her mother knows already. That's her child. Just like you know your child, her mother knows her child. Carolyn Scott, I think her behavior is terrible. All she do is lie. That's why she is called, I'm going to type it on here. This is the word for it. You can look it up. PHTHY. This word would tell you who she is. I should have wrote it in capital lock. Here we go. This is her right here. This is what Tiffany is. That is what she is. You can look that word up in the dictionary and it will give you the definition. And I'm gonna guarantee you people, you guys gonna agree with me. That is who Tiffany is. It's in her blood. She was born that way. She have a mental disorder. She have a mental disorder. I am so serious. I got a mental disorder. Oh, yeah, I do. I depression. I used to have panic attacks, anxiety, and I overcame them. And I had them for like maybe 10 years or 30. And I learned how to deal with it. And I did go get physical help. I did go get professional help because I had injury. An injury caused me to have depression, anxiety, panic attack. And my family didn't know if I was going to live. The doctor told them I wasn't going to wake up. Hallelujah. But I woke up. Hallelujah, by the grace of God. And I'm living right now today. And then I had the same incident happen to me 18 years later in the same spot. And so that's why I wear a medical bracelet, because I know you do have to go get professional help before something go wrong in your life worse than what it is. Look it up and you're going to see that Tiffany lies in quite detail, making them believable, people. Her lies make it believable. Can you imagine how many people was believing what she said? There's people on the internet that was almost believing it. I saw it with my own eyes when they were doing their channel. Tiffany would say, oh, big bingo, big bingo, big bingo. And it drove me nuts when I kept hearing them say, oh, they're going to lose. Them senior citizens going to vote for Tiffany because they're big senior. Jesus, pull me back together, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Well, give me strength, Jesus. Lord, take me now. Take me now, because I'm a senior citizen. I'm 68 years old, and I will be 69 if the Lord allowed me to make it there. And I'm going to tell you something. I was not sucked in by Tiffany Henyard. She definitely is. I'm a witness, Carolyn. That's why I put that word up. I need people to look that definition up. It's not hard to do. And I guarantee you're going to agree with me and Carolyn, because that is her behavior. She have a mental disorder. And I know what I'm talking about. I know I had to get professional help because I had an injury that put me in that situation. And I'm telling you, and I am doing much better in my life since I got professional help. And when I learned how to kick people to the curb, my professional help told me to kick them to the curb. Guess what I did with the people? I kicked them to the streets. She said, why did you kick them to the streets? I told you to kick them to the curb. I got rid of those people. They were stressing me out. You hear me? Get rid of people that stress you out. It's going to hurt, but you can love them from a distance. Long as they all right, and then you get your phone calls, do your FaceTime. They don't have to be all the time amongst you and around you and bringing you down, making you all stressed out. And this Tiffany Henyard, where is Keith Price? Them now. Keith Price, he been walking around silent, losing weight, looking strange, man, like oompa, oompa, oompa dee doo. That's what he looks like when I saw him at the last township meeting. And I said, oh my God, he losing weight. And I tried to put him on my live, but I missed him. And he was hiding in the corner over there. But his body looked strange. And he had that little small head. Oompa, oompa, oompa dee doo. You know, that's how I saw Keith Price. And then Squidly, he looked so nasty and dirty when the police came to pick him up. He looked so nasty. Ooh, I wouldn't even touch them lips with my lips for nothing in the world. Ooh, that man looked so nasty with yellow, brown teeth, black gum, black lips. Come on now, clean yourself up. People, clean your. Not, excuse me, I'm not talking to y'all, but I'm not trying to offend nobody. But that's what I saw when I saw him get arrested. Whatever. He nasty. And come on, he nasty too. He is nasty, and he is using that woman. And I don't know where. You know what? Come on, I don't believe he's going back to his wife. He going where Tiffany going. They both need to be strapped down, tied to the bed, in a mental hospital in prison. Tina Williams said, hello, babe. Hello. Tiff lies better than she breathes. If she stopped lying, she would probably pass out due to lack of oxygen. And I agree with you, Tina. Good morning to you. Welcome to Babe Solo Channel. I'm so happy to see you all. And I hope you have a wonderful, productive day. If you are working or if you retire, go out and do some yard work, go walking. But people that has a job, I know y'all got to get out there and make your living. I understand that. But I got to show this video real quick. Okay, let me put this in here about Tiffany real quick. Let's see where we at. Oh my God. Ooh, this is awesome. Whoa, I just love this part. And what gets me is Tiffany. Okay, I'm gonna send this to Tiffany. It was a part of the video. We all been looking at it. But the problem, I spot something in that video, and I got to bring it to everybody's attention. I got to bring it, and I'm going to show you this video. Now tell me what you think about that statement, people. Hi, Madelle. Good morning to you. It's good to see you. I'm Babe Solo. You haven't met me, but I'm here, and I'm a Dolton resident, and I'm bringing info this morning about Tiffany Henyard behavior. What do you think about Tiffany Henyard behavior? If you've been following the corruption over in Dolton, Illinois, in the Thornton Township, because she was the mayor of Dolton and she's a supervisor of Thornton Township. The woman was blessed to have two positions and misused it and corrupted it and drug a lot of people with her that was small. Now, them big people that's over her, we might see some big people going down with Henyard. She is not doing this all by herself. She's not. Foxy too. Good morning. Good morning. Likewise, Queen. Likewise. Likewise. I had to come in real quick, Foxy too, because I got to go to Cafe Knowledge page pretty soon. She said, I've been following and I've been watching your videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Madea. I really, really do, because I feel that people need to see Dolton through my eyes and my thoughts and my heart, because I live here. I'm right in the middle of it all. I am a fighter. I'm the one that be, who house it is, shut it down. Who house this is, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. I'm one of those. I don't go to the microphone, but I do. I make the noise. Oh, that's so nice. And Tina Williams said hello to everyone in the chat. And it would be so nice if everyone would speak to one another, because as you speak to one another, it brings out the love inside of you. It brings out the joy. It brings out those negative feelings that you woke up with this morning. Nobody ain't have to do nothing to you, but those feelings just come in you anyway. And when you wake up like that, just take a deep breath. Go clean yourself up, take a bath or wash up, get that face washed, and then all of a sudden you will feel refreshed and you'll start feeling better. Caroline, good morning to you again. She said she looked like she wanted to cry. It's too late for that. Oh, what do you think of her face right now? What do you think of her? Thank you, Tiny, for speaking to the chat. Thank you so much, because that's important. We all need to speak to one another. We all need to speak to one another, because that would be so nice that we speak to one another. Good morning, Dan. Do it look like she's about to cry? That woman's serious. I don't see a face about to cry. Not here, I don't. Yeah, you hear what? I don't see no tears in her. I see a serious woman here. I don't see her look like she want to cry. Not in this video. This is her last video she did. Played Malcolm X at the chicken have come home to roast for her. Dan, stop. I'm not playing no Malcolm X. This is something you got to learn something. Dan, I want to ask you a question. What do you think of Tiffany Henyard behavior? Madame said she should herself is in a bad light. You're right. She showed herself. You know what? You are seeing the real Tiffany Henyard, people. This is not her faking. This is the real her. I worked alongside of this woman before. She don't remember me because I'm a senior citizen. She's 40 and I'm 68. She don't even gonna remember me. Shoot, I was around when Frank Zuccarelli was alive. I did the parades. I set up the rooms. I did the Black History Month. I did everything 365 days a year. Me and another. It was about 4 or 5 of us. We would come in and do everything for what event is going on. We do the setup. We do the cleanup. We do the serving. We did the whole 9 yards. Okay, Foxy says she still calls herself standing on business even when the alphabet boys are on her back. This is why I said she's a pacified liar. Hi, brother. Oh, Pramadina. Donna, nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. And I was so happy I got to meet you in person. Oh, it was so sweet. I acted like a kid with candy when I met her. She's beautiful, you guys. Tina Williams said they need to lock her out of everything. The next negative narrative is lack of water, the fire hydrant, and in Dolton. Too many vacant properties and plenty of evidence to burn. They might have started that fire. They the ones made everything like this. Dolton was not like this. It was beautiful. We had events. We had celebrities performing in Dolton Park. I am serious. That was back in the day. But when this woman took over, she got all that money and grants in her hand. She knew all that money exists because she was a trustee for 8 years. She knew how all this stuff was coming in. Ernestine Smith, good morning, babe. Hello, I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys hit that like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so, because I love people that come to my channel and respect one another and be yourself. I want you guys to be yourself. This is the real me. I'm being me. This is who I am. I love being jolly. I love laughing. And I got problems in my life right now. Right now, serious stuff is going on with me. And I refuse to let it take away my joy. Because my joy is what keeps me going. She said, Foxy 2 said, now I'm investigating mayor of Harvey next. All right, Foxy. That one's going to be hard. You're going to have a hard time with that one. Because look how hard we had with Tiffany Henyard. This man, he don't allow you to speak in his meeting. You get a $500 fine. You say, if you even, sometimes you get the fine and go to jail. He really have done that to people. Okay, Foxy, you know I'm not talking no stuff. You know I'm telling it like it is. Now, that's going to be a hard one for you right there, dealing with that man. You're going to take an advocate in the news media. Now, YouTubers, all we can do is just film. And then you got to have those strong protesters that don't mind going to jail, don't care about going to jail. Now, them are the people that you need backing you up. You need a good advocate and good protesters and good, I'm not going to say good media and YouTubers, because that is not y'all place to be jumping into a brawl, or if you have to be in a brawl, or you have to go to jail and things like that. Because this stuff is real. I mean, I'm surprised none of us didn't go to jail fighting with Tiffany Henyard. I'm gonna tell you, Dolton would go from Dolton meeting over to Thornton Township meeting. We fought in both positions. We did not give up. Foxy 2 said, now, okay, I read that part. Prima Donna said, Foxy, oh, she's talking to Foxy. And Foxy said, I know after seeing him have the elderman man handled by the police. It's rough, it's bad over there. Kay Michelle said, I can see the hurt in her eyes, but don't feel sorrow. There you go. I like your answer, Kay Michelle. She got some feelings in there. They there. Because I can show you another video that she got going on. And I saw that when she went to court for the go against the trustees for us having a meeting at the Park District, because the Park District is separated from Dolton, and they get their own grants and stuff. Hey, Stray. Hey. Babe Solo in the house. I decided to get my own channel. Van said, Chicago Mayor Barton Johnson had entered that chat, LOL, was all that illegal money he was sending to immigrants. Van, you're changing the subject here, buddy. We are not talking about the mayor of Chicago. We're talking about Tiffany Henyard, supervisor of Thornton Township, and the mayor of Dolton. We're talking about her. I can't go there with you with mayor in Chicago. Let them handle that. They got to handle that, Van. We're dealing with Tiffany Henyard as supervisor in Thornton Township and mayor of Dolton. Her mayor of Dolton about to end. In May 5th, Jason House will be sworn in. Sarah said, good morning, babe. Solo, sending you all much love from sunny Beach, Florida. Florida in the house. Oh, it's too hot there. It's too hot in Florida. But I love vacating there. I do vacate there. I do. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. You're welcome to come anytime you feel like it. I have a lot of videos you guys can look at that's concerning Dolton and Thornton Township. And then I got videos with me also showing you how to landscape your property, how to save money on landscaping. And I have videos on me doing mental wellness for myself. And I'm talking about it because it's good to get out and do some walking or whatever you can do for your mental wellness. Foxy 2, I can't tell you how Jedediah is doing. You gotta go and find out Foxy on this channel. That's the only way you're gonna know what's up with Jedediah. But right now, I will say my Jedediah is in Flint doing what he gotta do. But if he call on us, we coming. I'm serious. We coming. We're gonna have boots on the ground. I will drop everything and go. And it's many of us would do it. A lot of people talk about Jedediah Brown. Talking about he's a coach. That man is not no coach. I'm not in no dang no coach. When I follow, do what I do, it's my choice. That's what I want to do. Not no Jedediah Brown saying I have to and I got to. No, I do this because I want to do it. Okay, you said, oh, such a cute doggy behind you. Yeah, that's Misty Blue. That's my baby. Yeah, she's the blue nose pit. Yeah, she's a sweet baby. That's my Misty Blue. Where are you, Misty? I think she wants to go to the bathroom right now. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. I gotta let my baby out.
That door open.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to let her out. She need to go to potty. She need the potty. She just waking up. My baby just waking up. Okay, thank you so much, Foxy, about my baby. And it's a blue nose pit. She's full-blooded. And you know, if you read up on blue nose, I had a red nose pit before. I had a boxer. I had 2 Chihuahua, long hair, short hair. I care about animals. Yes, I do. And I get sad when I see a squirrel dead or a dog in the street or a cat. It bothers me. It makes me sad. And I wish people that get these animals take care of their animals. Because I had an electrician coming in to do some work in my house. He said, I didn't even know you had a dog because my house don't have a smell. It don't smell like an animal. I'll put it to you like that. My house is fresh. I am too, Foxy. I'm very sensitive. I would cry over them. Yeah, I would cry over them. I had my babies that died of old age. I cried as if they were human beings. And I'm going to tell you about animals, people. Animals can be therapy for you as well. Therapy. Yes, they love you, they comfort you, and all that good stuff. So that's a good thing, too, to have therapy. Animal. Get a little animal that you like, and then that could be part of your therapy. Oh, wow. I bet that's beautiful, Foxy. But I want to finish this real quick because I need to go to Cafe Channel because she's starting up. And I need to go there. I'm one of her moderators. So I wanted to finish about Tiffany, and this is how I'm going to end it. Okay, well, you guys were talking about her face, right? How she was about to cry. Okay, let me tell you about this one. Let me tell you how she looked like she wanted to cry to me. This is how she wanted to cry when I saw her. And she was at court fighting against the trustees because she didn't want us having our meeting at the park district where it's a lot of room for all of us to be in the meeting. She wanted us steady to be standing outside of Village Hall where she locks us out and we're asking, let me in. Now that looks like she's gonna fall apart. Look at their face and look at Andrew Holmes. Man, I need to call 911. Look at Andrew Holmes. He came to hold his head up. He only had a hearing about the park district. So why is he so sick looking? And look at Kamal's face. That's the lawyers on the side of Kamal. They all look stressed out. Yeah. I like that answer, Foxy. They do look defeated, and they were defeated. The judge granted us to have our meeting where we have our meeting at right now today. Yeah, they are defeated. Just go to my channel. If you go to my short videos, those are the ones I make a lot. I make a lot of short videos so you guys can really look at those people. Look at their expression. Look at their faces. Look at how they're looking. And then everybody said, oh, Tiffany, what'd she do with all that money? Did she put it in clothes? Do her clothes look like the money's in her clothes? Her clothes don't look expensive. Her clothes don't even look like she dressed like a celebrity because celebrity wear expensive clothes. She does not have that money in her clothes. That money is hid somewhere, y'all. We still got to find, but the Fed's going to let us know in due time. We just got to be patient. We got to be patient, people, because this situation with Tiffany is bigger than what we know. It's big. It's just that they thought they can keep this. How long they thought they could keep this going? Running the city of Dolton. Then she got more greedier and went for the township. Okay, Joyce, good morning to you. Thank you so much. God is good because he woke me up this morning and started me on my way. Joyce, I got something to say about that. If you look at my video where I got my hair out and I'm massaging my scalp, I got a song saying, good morning, Jesus. Thank you for waking me up. Yeah, that song is so beautiful. It just makes me glow. Thank you so much for that. That's a blessing to know that you know God woke you up. A lot of people think they woke their own self up. That's a good one, George. You made me, I felt good in my soul. And Foxy 2 said Rico is in effect. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Foxy 2. Sarah said, That money is under that ice ring. you, you gotta think about it, Sarah. That money gonna turn to mold unless they put it in a time capsule. You got me tripping, Sarah. You got me thinking they might have put it in a can. You know what? Don't think it's there because if Dolton want to, they could dig all that up and change it. But I don't think they're gonna do that. It would be nice to see the park get that ice ring and bring revenue into Dolton. Yeah. And Madelle said her eyes tell it all. That's where I look at Madelle. I look in Tiffany's eyes. It will tell it all. Even myself, I take pictures and I look at my pictures. I say, oh my God, look at me. I can see something is wrong. And I can see it in other people too. If you guys walk around your house or talk to your family member or your friends, whoever you got, look at them. You can see something is not right inside them. They're not feeling good inside, but they're not going to tell you. Because some people just don't know how to express themselves. Some people hold it in. Some people don't hold it in. Then they tell you how they feel. Then somebody go run and tell what they tell you. You got to start letting people have hope these days. When people tell you something, don't run and go tell the next person, the next person, the next person. They ain't gonna have nobody to talk to because they trusting to talk to you. I know stuff about people. I'm gonna go to my deathbed with it up here, and most of the time I don't even want to think about what they told me, but I'm there for them. Multiple banks, Foxy said, multiple banks and investment with the money. Some of the money probably in a bank in California. Foxy, the FBI, the feds. You can go out of the country, baby. They will come and get you wherever you at, and wherever your money at, they gonna dig that money up. We went through everything, Foxy. We said the wall. I said, if you put it in the wall, that means you're going to have a fresh wall. They're going to know the difference. Somebody said it's under her mother's driveway, the cement. Somebody said she might have turned it into coins. Somebody said investment. Somebody said properties. And I mean, we came up with all kind of stuff, Foxy, wondering what she did with that money. Or some people said she did that with the money. But I'm gonna tell you somebody before I end, I'm gonna say this much. I believe this is where the money went right here. Okay, let's see what this is like. Wait a minute, let me get this for y'all real quick.
Additional information is necessary to perform a complete investigation of the credit card use and to draw any conclusion about any individual purchase. That being said, through our investigation, we did identify certain categories of expenses that stand out, which the village may wish to pursue additional information to further understand the nature of the charges. For additional information,
this woman is using credit cards. Okay, she's using credit cards.
Which the village may wish to pursue additional information.
I'm gonna get this.
As the mayor earlier discussed, oftentimes credit card expenditures have no accompanying receipts. And the credit card statements alone provide limited information about the credit card purchases. Given this
they don't even have receipts on the credit card.
It is not possible for us to ascertain important information about the village's credit card use.
Right, Joyce. I like your answer.
Was it an approved purchase, and what was the government purpose? This type of additional information is necessary to perform a complete investigation of the credit card.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you another one. Another one where she's this woman did something. Okay. Okay. Foxy 2, okay, I read Foxy 2. Foxy said, oh, I know. I used to work with the Alphabet Boys. Awesome, Foxy. And then Joyce said, I'm old school style, and I know I can figure out when a person is no good because I get a gut feeling about them. And I do too. And I follow my gut feeling, Joyce. I'm just like you. You can feel their vibe. You can feel the negativity. They can smile in your face and be speaking to you at the same time, but you could tell they got something against you, or they don't even know what it is half of the time. They just dislike you for nothing. Madelle said, is it that after you put so much money in the bank, they report it? Right. You have to report it to the IRS. Oh, wait a minute. Madelle, you just brought out some more. The IRS gonna be on Tiffany Henyard too. Not just the FBI. They owe money to the IRS. And we know that Tiffany doesn't want that. Madelle, Tiffany, come on. Lacey, Keith Freeman is a whistleblower. He's helping Dolton right now. I don't know if he's going to be in office when Jason gets sworn in, but he got, he got indicted. You heard about him doing fraud and how he was working 2 jobs, and he didn't report that he was getting money from the Township and Dolton. And then he became a whistleblower. Keith Freeman he know a lot. He got all the info. Keith Freeman, yes. And Foxy said, "Oh, you talking to her? Okay, I'll let you talk to her." And then Madelle said, "That's what I thought." Okay, so Madelle, that's a great point there. You got to report it to the IRS, and they beating the IRS out of money. IRS gonna come for you, bad boys, we're coming for you. They're gonna be going down heavy. But I'm gonna conclude this like this: those people like Tiffany, they are difficult. They are difficult to recognize the truth. They believe their own lies. Tiffany, I'm gonna leave this with you guys. Tiffany needs professional help. She needs to be locked to the bed in a mental hospital in prison. In a gown, no clothes, no drawers, no bra, naked. Because she might want to do something to herself with the gown she have on. So laying there naked. Yeah, in her own personal room. No TV. Only those doctors that comes in, like the Frankenstein movie, lay you there and go to your head, trying to find out what's wrong with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. And then I can't help it. I'm laughing hard. Okay, and then Foxy 2 said, "Oh, okay, you're talking to her." Okay, then Foxy 2 said, "I have to go, family. But stay blessed for the day and weekend. Love you all." Peace out, Foxy 2. Nice seeing you come in, and I'll be leaving too pretty soon. Joy said, "I have been saying it all the time. Tiffany is a show, both of gaslighted narcissists. Yes, they don't like defeat. She is going to come back with a vengeance because she know a vengeance. Yes, that she knows she's not going to be all about her. Right? She loved attention. Great point, Joyce. I love that statement. Can you please write that under my comment of this video, Joyce? Because I love what you said. That is good. Would you please post it under this video for me? Because I have to be going pretty soon. And Van, you got some pretty teeth. Let me tell you why, Van. You take baking soda. If you got stains, you use baking soda. You mix it with your toothpaste, and you brush close to your gums. The gums. You brush close to your gums. Then come down, and then you gotta brush in your jaw, because when you eat, there's food sitting back here, like hamsters store their food in their jaw. Trust me. Eat some popcorn. I guarantee you. Go brush your teeth, and then take your finger and go in the back of your jaw. You gonna pull out popcorn. You'll be like, "Damn, I brushed my teeth." You got to go everywhere in your mouth, even do your tongue. You got to brush even your tongue. That'll cut down on the bad breath. Okay, back in the day, they had straight jackets. Hug me, jacket. Hey, Joyce. I went all the way back to Frankenstein when he was doing this, put that little thing to the head, to the brain. Oh my God. I would say I got to stop, you guys. I really love talking with you guys. And thank you all for coming in my channel. And then I'm going to leave y'all with this.
And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Now don't tell me that this woman ain't got a problem. Something is seriously wrong with Tiffany Henyard. And it's not because she's in power. She been this way. She been this way all her life. Allegedly, her parents didn't send her to get some professional help as a little child, because this stuff starts from childhood. So come on now. It don't start when you get grown. It starts when you become a child, being big enough to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Joyce said, she said, "I don't know how to do it because I'm from old school style and I have to get my grandchildren to do it for me." Okay, do that. They'll do it for you because them grandkids are smart. I'm serious. They'll post it for you, Joyce. But they'll do what you do. Screenshot this, Joyce. Screenshot if you got a phone near you, or if you're not on. Oh, you can still do it on your phone. Just screenshot this section of the video, and then your grandkids can write it down. You can write it down yourself under the video because you can read what you wrote, because you wrote a good statement here. You need to screenshot the one when you said, I've been saying it all the time. Tiffany is a show booster voter. You need to screenshot that. It was at 9:02 a.m. You actually, let me do it. I'll screenshot it and I will post it for you. I screenshot it and I will post it for you because I like that statement you made. It was a good one. And I want to tell everyone, I left you out with Tiffany saying I'm black, black, y'all beating up on a black woman in power. And then I'm gonna leave you with the contents of my video. Okay. That is what I brought out this morning. I had to bring this out because something is seriously wrong with this woman. She is a liar that believes her own lies, because this woman believes everything she say, and she got a lot of people believing in her.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And y'all sitting up here beating.
Y'all see? You see what we dealing with? You see what we dealing with? You see what we dealing with? And this is what she did to the this is us. Fight. She's trying to get into me. Trying to get into me. And this went on for half a year. Mental institutions have gone because Tiffany should have been the one. That's us. That's us standing out there trying to get in. That's us. That's us trying to get into the meeting. Do y'all see any violence? Do you see anybody pushing and fighting? And it's a lot out there. We're waiting patiently. What time you gonna let people in? What time you? It was bad, you guys. Y'all don't understand. Even though I'm showing y'all this stuff affects me. So we do need mental wellness in Dolton and Thornton Township. It affects me to show you all this stuff. It affects me to post these videos. So each time I play them, it bothers me. So it did affect me. I thought it didn't because I was a protester. And this is me right here. It's me. I'm just standing there. That is our advocate that's talking. He's talking about the police, is how they murder people. And he's an advocate for Carl Wilson, for her daughter Alexis Wilson, justice for Alexis Wilson. God bless America. And that advocate was there that day. Okay, Deborah's Joy said the mental institute has gone because Tiffany should have been in one. Right. And Deborah from Arizona, good morning to you. She said, did you see the news show people interviewed in line for the food boxes and they said did not vote for her? They only wanted the food. Yes. I have it on my channel, Deborah. If you want to, you can go through my short videos and you'll see me got it there. Good morning, Carolyn Cruz. My moderator made it. How are you doing? No one. That's right, Carolyn and Deborah, Joyce, Van, Foxy too. I'm trying to tell you guys, the YouTubers were trying to say that the senior was going to vote for this woman because she was giving them the big prizes. And I remember Sherry came on Martin Johnson's channel and tried to explain to the people that is not the cause. She is not going to be voted in, that we're going to win this vote. And y'all seen it come to present. Y'all seen it with your own eyes. Y'all seen the people come out from the township cities South Harlem, Calumet City, Harvey, Riverdale, Durham. All of those cities, 17 cities under the township, and Dolton is one of them. We all came out and voted for mayor and supervisor. One thing about the Dolton residents, we can vote both places. We can vote in Dolton and we can vote into the township. Oh, that's an honor. I love that. I love that we can vote two places. But the other people like Calumet City, South Harlem, all them, they can only vote in the township. But Dolton can vote in both places. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Yeah, we could vote for a supervisor and we could vote for mayor. I love it. Okay, but I got to get out of here. But Carolyn, I've been on for a minute, and what I was trying to do, I was trying to make it to cafe room, and I want to show them one more thing. One more thing.
They push everybody back to line up. We waiting for it to open up. They push everybody back this time, farther back, so they're not going to be able to line up in front.
Can you imagine how long we went through this?
That's what we're doing right now. They push everybody back to line up. We waiting for it to open up. They push everybody back this time, farther back. So
We went through this for a long, all the way up until, whew, Jesus. We went through it. I went there. That's April the 1st of 2024. That's Carolyn. It's cool because I'm finna go to Cafe Channel. I'm finna go over there and moderate if she shut down. But don't worry about it. It's okay. I've been going live. I've been going live for a lot. None of my moderators was on my channel. But I've been having good people, Carolyn. I haven't had no one come on here and disrespect me where I had to get rid of them. These people here are serious, and I appreciate that, and I welcome anyone. And those that are out on the outside, out there in the world somewhere in different countries, thank you for coming in and watching me. You don't have to necessarily be in the chat room to see what's going on the channel. And I'm not going to say you guys in the bushes. I'm not going to use that phrase because when I look around me, I don't see no bushes. There's no bushes outside of me. Shoot. I see room and furniture. Yeah, so we all in different countries. So I thank you all for coming. And I want to tell you guys, look at that word at the top of my page. I think that's what Tiffany is. I had to say that, Carolyn, because it's true. I'm not in no bushes. I'm in Illinois watching the channels. And you guys are in whatever state y'all in watching the channels. I'm not going to be using that phrase because that ain't how I see people. I don't see you in no bushes because you in my bushes, you're going to get hurt because I got thorns. I got to go. Oh, my God. So I want you guys to keep in mind about Tiffany behavior.
people want to know what's next for you. People want to know what's next for you.
This woman is something else. Y'all, Tiffany can give you all kind of expression of herself. But I gotta go, you guys. Peace, love. I'm gonna give you some love. Woo! And thank you, Carolyn, for coming in. It was so sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, look at the love. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Try not to let nobody stress you out. And when you come to that point, you feel stressed, take a deep breath and breathe out. I do it for everything. I do it if I'm crying. I do it if I'm scared. I do it if I'm nervous. I do it if I have to face somebody, got to deal with stuff I don't want to deal with. I do deep breathing, you guys. I actually do it. I even do it before I go to bed because I've got to be able to deal with people. So God bless you and love one another. Faith Solo is signing out. Bye. Bye, Carolyn. Bye, Deborah, Joyce, Tiny. Oh, Joyce said, tell the truth and shame the devil, old school style, growing old, gratefully such as myself. Thank you, Joyce. I'm 68. And I love being a senior citizen. Thank you, Joyce. We're going to always shame the devil, but Joyce, be careful when you shame the devil. You got to be strong enough to take it when he come after you. So you got to learn how to just face it, call on the Lord Jesus Christ, and he will guide you through the test, which is your tribulation and your trials. And that goes for everyone else that believes in God. And I do with all my heart. For as for my house, we serve the Lord. Peace out.